Our family is excited to be involved in this project. We're excited at the future that this campus is going to provide for these young kids and their families. For generations to come, this is going to be part of Austin's legacy. The Austin Boys and Girls Club has had such a tremendous history here in Austin. 50 years of serving the community and taking care of these wonderful kids and giving them opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have.
And we're everything to them. I mean, without the Boys and Girls Club, a lot of our kids would be home alone. A lot of our kids would be out by themselves.
And instead, we bring them into a safe place, and we work with them in 3 key areas: academic enrichment, character and leadership development, and healthy lifestyles.
Which has proven through the statistics that we track to create successful kids.
Teenage pregnancy drops by 50%. Drug and alcohol use drops significantly.
I invest for a living, and the return that you get in the form of them going to college, the statistics around them continuing on to secondary and tertiary education is fantastic.
A dollar invested in the Boys and Girls Club leads to between 14-to-1 and 18-to-1 ROI, or return on investment. But I think it goes way beyond the numbers. When you hear the stories, when you start to see the faces of those who are affected, you get a real sense for what this means to them and their future. That's when it all starts to come together.
Boys and Girls Club changed my life. My dad was never around, and when I went to Boys and Girls Club, they felt like family to me. And then, they just keep pushing and pushing until you reach that goal in your life. It felt really great.
So our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens.
But one of the things that really struck me when I spoke to the people at the Austin Boys and Girls Club is that we are the most economically segregated city in the nation.
But even worse, we had a 149% growth in children living below the poverty line.
Austin is actually the largest city in America that doesn't today have a dedicated home for our Austin Boys and Girls Club. And from my perspective, the best way to enable growth for future generations is to invest in the kids that might not otherwise have access to all the opportunities being afforded today. And that's what this new campus is going to do. By having a centralized campus, we will have an opportunity to reach so many more children and give them a beautiful campus that they're really going to consider home.
On an average daily attendance, we're looking to have anywhere from 250 to 500 kids coming every single day, Monday through Friday after school.
And we've gotten all of the best feedback from the national organization from a design perspective to say, this is what kids want, this is what works for them.
So with outdoor amenities, baseball fields, soccer fields, tennis, that focuses on outdoor exercise and healthy living.
We also have a tremendous computer lab and STEM center. So it really appeals to kids on an athletic level, on an academic level.
I think the other thing that's important is to understand why we selected this location.
As a donor, you want to know your money is being spent wisely. And this process has gone through the exact professional development process that American Campus and other board members' processes go when they invest their own money into a community.
Our family's excited to match dollar for dollar whatever the community decides to donate towards this great project.
And we need to maximize that. We have an opportunity to do something that is unbelievable, and just the dollars in return will be exponential.
Who's going to be there for them? Who's going to hold them? Who's going to tell them to lay down in their office all day because they didn't sleep all night or they didn't eat the night before? They need people like the Boys and Girls Club. They need people like our staff members that are here for them, that will be there for them at the end of the day.
And by investing in them and by building this great campus, they will have this concrete example of the community's commitment to them that they see every single day.
We truly believe that this will be a very important fixture to the Austin community, not only in the next 10 years, but for the next 50 years.
Where did you get your great start? Because here in Austin, great futures start at the Boys and Girls Club.
Please join me and my family in helping build a legacy for the city of Austin, its kids, and their great families. Thank you.